roots to start to grow deep into the soil of Xavier basketball.
So it is Xavier winning the tap, coming out wearing the home white. It is Georgia, the road black. There, that's Cannon Catchings.
#1 in block shots in the nation, over 9 a game.
Ooh, Catchings is not messing around.
His grandson, he obviously comes from good pedigree. Our colleague, Tamicha Catchings. I love right here. Blue Kane with the steal.
Hey now! A 5 can fly.
Yeah, they don't call them the Dunkyard Dogs for nothing. 1 through 5 all get up and slam them down.
That is all right.
He said, I got them laced up tight. I'm ready to play some ball.
You better lace them up against Georgia. They have some athletes on the floor. Somto surreal. This is right off the mark. Rebound to Milicevic. In the lane. This is full play Clemson in the championship game on Sunday.
Yeah, we talked to Coach Pitino yesterday for an extended period of time. He's worried about the athleticism and the length. Watching this officiating crew must have been watching that first game, because between Clemson and West Virginia, they really let him play too.
Jovan Milicevic from New Mexico coming over with head coach Richard Pitino here to Xavier. Once again, Milicevic. He starts. Wild shot, trying to follow his Carroll. It's Milicevic. He gets the shooter's roll. And the Bulldogs coming the other way.
Well, that's one thing those Bulldogs can do. They can swat some shots. #1 in the nation in block shots.
How about that? Up and under. Mark. And it's Absent pulling down the board. Here is Smurth. No one finds him in transition, so he says, thank you.
Guys, that's a defensive breakdown. And wishes he had back. He did a nice job getting himself to 10 feet right in front of the basket.
Blue Kane has been aggressive early on. Look at that baseline jump. Trey Carroll with 2 hands. Look out below. James runs over the defender, and the soft touch gets it by Walker, gets rid of it. As Xavier decides now to set up the offense from the perimeter. Njai, the screen sets up Roddy Anderson. He was the only player in a team meeting when Richard Pitino took over. Knocks down the J.
Just 2 made threes on the season, but he is a walking highlight. And he's getting something to get the fans down. And was it Athens, Georgia? Something to be real. Told me tanking in the NBA for a reason. I couldn't get him over 2 phone books with a running start. This kid gets up.
We played 9 minutes in this first half, and it's Xavier with a 1-point lead. Nice hezzy move, and Roddy Anderson to the
and 250-pounder just going against the young freshman.
Throwing it up, and it's Dylan James on the other end.
Doing what the...
James keeps it alive. The deep 3 off the mark. Kane, another possession. He has gotten so much better when he came to
night. He himself 10 caroms, and then look at this, another steal here. Is that Murph?
Blue Kane rising up with the right hand jam.
Oh, I love these officials, man. This is old school 90s NBA basketball, Big 12 basketball. You know that black and blue berets. Well, 3 out of the court.
Double handoffs on the perimeter is Bailey with the rock, and he knocks down another one. Back-to-back 3.
I like the way this guy comes and brings all this energy.
Knocked away by Wilkins. It is Smurf taking on the taller defender, and 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Borvichinen working off of 2 feet in traffic, gets the bucket.
Trip to the free throw line here.
Here's Kareem Stagg. 6'8", the freshman out of...
Yeah, and Kareem Stagg, I tell you what, he's 13 of 16 from the free throw line. Cut right in. That first free throw for him didn't look...
We'll find out.
I'll keep watching. You do more SEC games than I do, and I do mostly Big 12 and ACC, but there's another quarter 3 here in this first half, just with their size and their athleticism and their quickness. And they are off to a nice... That's keeping them around this basketball game. They're not shooting it great, but they're just playing hard.
The team who will play this season, you got to be on the same page with each other.
Communication, 100%. You're right. You nailed it, because he pulled everybody together and said, "I'll right camp chance because Phil Jackson would have snatched me out of the game so quickly. I'd have my back turned on the floor. God, don't let me be in the wrong spot on the offense. Not being able to get him the ball or set a pick. Minutes in this first half for Xavier. They've got a little off balance offensively. Let's see if they can get a bucket here.
A little push shot there by
pass and a push shot from about 12 feet. Knocked it down cleanly.
Driving baseline cut off, but the hook shot goes for Dylan James.
Dylan James was... I don't remember a team 1 through 5 as athletic as these Bulldogs I've ever seen. Is that Dylan James going in there again? I think that's why the Dogs press, right? Like they come down here, they think all right's got an advantage. That's the quick shot they want you to take.
Woo! How about Smurf turning that? Finds Blue Cane, shot clock turned off, pump fake, defender flying. Tipped around, Absent gets it back and cleans it up inside. Xavier with 11. Here is Cyril trying to go to the lane. Milicevic pokes it away and knocks it. Catchings goes inside to Cyril. And he can really clear some bodies out with the
strong blast with the left hand. Nearly a turnover on the baseline.
Borvichinen gives the fake.
My craftiness and my know-how.
Ross puts on the brakes, but somehow gets it to go off the
ball back outside to one of his teammates.
Milicevic hanging in the air, can't finish in close. It is Carroll keeping it alive. Right, he will launch and knock down the... Trying to back down right. Here's Kane with the left hand, picking up where he left off in the first half.
Yeah, just down a triple, then you come back. That's their second air ball from behind the arc.
Here is Catchings getting to the rim, but he board as hard. Milicevic, after knocking down those threes, he is not getting any space. Rising up is Trey Carroll, another offensive.
All right on the perimeter. This time he says, okay, after I got this offensive rebound, I'm going to call my own number.
How about that response? Jeremiah Wilkinson with the contested three.
He's got to do something here. He's got to keep providing that energy to get his team back into it. Look at a nice little dribble drive into the
feature in the championship game on Sunday. Milicevic left open, nothing but nylon.
Oh, they're going, no.
Backside board goes to Borvichinen. And here's Milicevic running the floor.
Love it when the big man uses his rim.
Carroll with the smaller defender on him, just rising up with that left-hand hook.
It was Clemson that fell behind by double digits in that first game and came back and won. Can Xavier pull off the same trick? Oh,
backside rebound. Jake Wilkins swatted away. That is Dylan James with the block. Now Wilkins rising up with the flush.
I love my time playing in the NBA 90s style basketball.
That one goes off of Njai, so Georgia gets the ball back.
Be kind of, like, hey, I want my kid to get more minutes, or I need him to get more shots, or you're playing him wrong. But he said absolutely not. He says he's enjoying watching his son when he comes to the game, but he lets his...
And Carroll with his 8th rebound of the night. Trying to go coast to coast, sidesteps the defender, and he draws the whiff.
In the top 5 or 6 of the SEC.
Caught in the air is Wilkins. Borvichinen ahead of the pack, slams it home. Three ball, rimmed out.
Now those threes, they just kind of come in spurts for Xavier, right? They start out 4 for 5, then they go cold 2 for 11. Then they hit a couple.
Out of this break. Ross splits the D, up and under with a left.
Shooting 31% in the second half. You got to get a high percentage shot. Layup will do that for you.
Borvichinen, crossover through the legs, off the window. The big man showing some. Borvichinen, he wants to clear out, working against the 6'9" senior Absent. Now it's Milicevic. He's starting to feel it again. Shot clock winding down. It's at 3. Here's Wilkinson up and under with the English. You have got to be kidding me.
Threes to bring that one back out, but rather than try to squirt one up high off the top of the backboard.
Kane, he is bumped, goes to the side against the smaller defender. Borovichinen dancing with it. He's got right. Step back three. Hand in his face. Oh, my goodness. In the corner. Catchings, short, tipped around, strong rebound by Bailey as he is bumped and fouled.
That zone with the dribble drive or the pass, and it's making them settle for these outside shots. Coach Pitino wants to get timeout, knowing how important this possession is.
In and out, trying to keep it alive. Scrum on the floor. Who's going to get to it? It is a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Georgia. They get a bucket. Shot clock turned off. Game clock's at 14. Here's Smurf Millender rising up. Oh, he hits the three. Right, fadeaway, jumper, short. Carroll threw it up. No whistle. Ball game. It is Georgia serve.
Kept fighting. What a finish.
All right, it is time now for tonight's Player of Shriners Children's. And we got to get the guy who gives Georgia the win.
I like Smurf Millender. This kid's going to have himself a fantastic season, and he put his team on his back.